telling you, that man's here different, boy.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Cam with the plan, and today we're going to be talking about my boy Seer. Now, since his release, that man went from god to fraud real quick. Okay, after his first patch nerf, he has fallen way off the charts. He is now one of the least played legends, and I'm scratching my head trying to figure out why. I know I almost said League of Legends. I'm tripping. I haven't played that game in 10 years, but nonetheless, out of all the legends, I know there are more agile, mobile characters, but Seer's in a category of his own. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. He 100% controls the fight. He doesn't play by the rules, and what I mean by that is he literally has the power to stop reses, to stop you from healing. Once he has one of your teammates knocked, it is his world and we're just living in it. Okay, a good Seer is so annoying, and I don't see enough of them. And I think a lot of the reason is because people misuse his kit. Like, for instance, his Q isn't a long cooldown, but it's definitely not short. So you really shouldn't be using it like a Bloodhound scan all willy-nilly, because one, Bloodhound scans are way easier to hit the opponent. You just gotta look in their direction and they just gotta be within the range. With Seer, it's a little bit more finicky than that. And I will say it's more of a skill shot. And I will say it does take a little bit more practice, a little bit more understanding. And maybe that's why, because it takes a little more brain power. So playing him, well, not as fun, because sometimes, let's be honest, you just want to turn your brain off. But I'm here to show you and help guide you a little bit in the right direction when playing Seer, because I promise you he is so much fun when used correctly. So without further ado, let's hop into the video. All right, guys, the first thing I want to touch on is a fundamental of Seer, and it's something that I didn't really know about until making this video. But since learning it, well, I've hit almost every one of my tacticals, and it's made me an overall better Seer. So if that's what you want, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Let's hop into the range. So for starters, guys, I'm hiding behind this wall using my passive, and as you see, I'm not over the dummy, but it turned green, basically indicating that something's there. Well, if I were to throw the tactical right now, I wouldn't hit anything. And that's probably happening to a lot of you guys that play him. You think the opponent just probably dodged it. Well, truth be told, you might not have even had a chance of hitting him because he was never in that specific area. You almost hit him. You were so close to hitting him several times, but you missed him. And what you have to understand is, let's say the arrow is really big and it's beating really fast to the left, and then you keep going to the left, boom, it turns green. Well, I've been cheating even a little bit more to the left, per se, for this specific example, and I've been hitting, like I said, 9 out of 10, and it's been making all the gunfights so much easier. And you can definitely tell that after I hit it, the opponent definitely feels like they're America's Most Wanted. They can't hide anywhere. They don't feel comfortable taking meds, heals, and ultimately that's what Seer was designed for. And I think once you get this fundamental down with Seer, you're gonna have so much fun with him because he's an absolute menace. All right, now that we got the fundamentals out the way, I want to talk about my favorite part of Seer's kit and to what I think separates him the most from every other legend and every other tracker in the game. So yes, the first part of his tactical, very cool. Okay, it's a little tougher to hit, which is why I think it is a little bit more rewarding than every other scan or wall hack ability in the game. What I do love about it that separates him from everyone else, and there's not even another character close to what he has, unless you want to count Revenant's tactical as well, but that's doesn't really stop reses, so we're not even going to acknowledge it. What I do love about Seer's tactical is the ability to stop reses and healing. I think that is a major factor in a battle royale, and I think it's something that a lot of people don't put enough emphasis on. And let's just go into another example. Let's just say you're playing duos and, well, your teammate gets rocked and dropped. Sounds pretty realistic because it happens all the time to me. But rest assured, Seer's actually my favorite legend to 1v2, 1v3 with, just because of his kit and his utility, right? Because once you get a knock, that boy ain't coming back up, let me tell you. The greatest thing about it, guys, is it makes the opponents uncomfortable. And when they're uncomfortable, well, they miss shots, their hands get sweaty, and that opens a window of opportunity for you. So take that into account next time that you're playing with Seer. Patience and pace are his friends. You control the fight. Remember that next time. And look at all we've talked about so far, guys. And we haven't even gotten to his ultimate. Stay tuned for that. Before we get into the ultimate, guys, I just want to say one thing. If you like this video or learned anything at all, consider subscribing. It's free and it helps out my channel. I upload weekly, and don't you want to be able to say you were here from the start? That's all I got. Let's get into the ultimate. Just like Seer's tactical, his ultimate is also multi-purpose. There's an offensive and defensive way of using it. Offensively, well, you want to throw the totem as close to the opponent as possible without giving them an angle. By doing so, you're going to have wall hacks as well as the maximum duration of the ult, making it its most effective. Now, personally, my favorite way of using it is defensively. Let's just say you got a squad wipe, but one of your squad members got knocked. Well, if you throw the ultimate at your feet, also making sure that there's no angle or the opponent can't destroy it, well, you're going to get the opportunity to res your teammate as well as you guys all get back to full health. And let's be honest, how deflating is it when you're a third party and you realize that you missed your window of opportunity and the team that you were coming to third party is, well, full health and ready to go? It's not looking so good. All right, guys, that's all I got on the main man Seer. I hope you guys learned a thing or two, and if not, well, I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Let me know down in the comments below if there's anything in particular you want to see. Until next time, I'm out.